Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Liquid Saturday. Today we'll be talking about Mesoma Ejikeme. She forged her JAMB result according to JAMB spokesperson Benjamin. Ejikeme, who scored 362 as her score in the finally concluded UTME exam, but according to JAMB, that her original result is 249 as opposed to 362 as the overall best student in the UTME. Now, what is the issue here? What is the trending news? The trending gist is that as she is insisting that the score that JAMB gave her is 362, JAMB from their own side is insisting that her original score is 249. Now, where is the mistake coming from? Is it Mesoma forging her results for real? Or is it JAMB making mistake from their own side? Let's take a look at what the spokesman, JAMB spokesperson, has to say about this whole thing. Watch this.
There is nothing wrong with the system, with our system, or the result in our system. What happened was that is the version that the candidate has with her that she has mutilated. So it's practically impossible for us to know how many people are keeping such versions with them until when you come to the public space. And then news begin to make all around that, okay, you have this. That is when we'll now go back to our system to check whatever claim that you're laying. This particular candidate that one very prominent Nigeria awarded her a scholarship to the tune of 3 million naira. And then I think Anambra State government were also trying to receive her and honor her also. So a call was placed to the board that the candidate, we had announced the highest scorer for the year 2023, which incidentally happens to also come from Anambra State. And when we got this information that somebody is laying claim to 362, we went into our system and we discovered that this particular card, there was nobody with a score of 362. But what I did, because the Commissioner for Education in Anambra State actually called me, and I asked her to send the result to me. For every result that is printed from our system, it comes out with a QR code. The QR code is a security device on that result. So the first thing I did was to scan the QR code. So when I scanned the QR code on her result slip, the slip she's holding with 362, I discovered that that QR code belongs to a candidate who sat the examination in 2021. One Omobolale, and that candidate scored 138 in 2021. And I became curious. So I went into the system with the name, with the registration number, because she put her registration number, she put the scores she obtained, and I will check in the system, and we discovered that she scored 249 and not 362. As a matter of fact, there is nothing, there is no score 362 in our own system. So we are not aware of this issue until when she brought it in the public space. Because what she did was just to have a slip, paper, for instance, and then she mutilated, maybe use graphic design to mutilate the scores, and then she was parading that score. So there is no way we will know that such a particular version of result is being circulated in the public space, as long as what we have on our system is not tampered with.
But before the video that you just watched now, Mesoma, after being paraded on all the social media that she forged her result, also came out to claim that she didn't forge her result, that this is the result she is holding is the original result given to her by JAMB, the result that she printed out from the JAMB portal. And I want you to also listen to Mesoma and hear from her own story. Listen to this.
I am Ejikeme Mesoma. I'm the owner of these results. I went to JAMB portal to print these results, and this is what they gave me. This is the result here. So this is my aggregate 362. This is exactly how I printed it. I downloaded it from that site. So they now saying that I forged my results is what I don't know, and I'm traumatized that they accused me of forging my own results, because I am not capable of this forging results. This is the evidence. Okay, they say that I forged my results. They scanned this QR code and it showed another name, a Yoruba name, Omotola Afolabi 138, and that same person that got 138, they checked again, the person got 338, meaning that there is problem somewhere. So, and we went to Commissioner of Education office on Friday last week. My principal and the educational secretary of Anglican Girls Secondary School, Anglican Diocese. So we went there. We showed all these results to Commissioner of Education, both this one and the SMS they sent to me, and she snapped it and sent to the JAMB official. They called back saying that this is a forged result, that I forged it myself, that the JAMB office don't have the record of this. So they now say that I forged it, and they called the DSS over to come to her office. The DSS, they took us to their office and we made our statement there. And they said they will contact us later, that they are going to investigate these results to know where the source came from. So that's what they said. And instead of them to wait for the investigation to be over, they posted that I forged my results without confirming. So I'm really sad about it. And it's not that since my nursery school have been taken first, I'm a brilliant girl. It's not that I'm an illiterate person that will go and forge her results because I'm not intelligent to impress people. I've been taking first position since my nursery school. And even my common entrance, it was 300 and something. So it did not start today.
So, as you have listened to her message, it has been to and fro between Emesoma and JAM and other Nigerians, those that are in support of JAM and those that are in support of Emesoma. A lot of them came out, and among the people that came out to speak on that is Chidoka, the former Minister for Aviation. According to Chidoka, that the slip that Emesoma is holding contains the old name that his foundation is answering. And secondly, that all the students that sat for the UTME this year, that all of them came out with a slip that has the watermark of JAM, the student's passport picture, and also it doesn't include the center name, the examination center name. But the slip that Mesoma is holding contains the examination center name, and it doesn't have Mesoma's picture on it, and it doesn't have JAM watermark. So these are the red flag that Chidoka mentioned out. And if you take a look at that video that you watched about Mesoma, you will see that is a clear indication that the red flag that actually real, because JAM said that it's been a long time they stopped printing out results in that slip, that particular slip that Mesoma was holding. That in the recent slip you will see the passport photograph of the candidate, the watermark of JAM, and no exam center. Another thing that JAM mentioned as a discrepancy between the previous slip that they used to issue, which ended as of 2021, and the slip they are using now in 2023. I will leave on the screen the current result of Emesoma, which on that result she has 249. That is the original result of Emesoma. Now, what went wrong? What went wrong is that after the analysis that I did personally from researching, and again from the analysis of people around, especially the analysis done by Chidoka, where Mesoma took her exam, the center where Mesoma took her exam, and what the analysis that Benjamin gave about this whole thing, I have come to the conclusion that although you are innocent until you're found guilty in the law court, but from my research and from my analysis, I think there is something wrong. And the thing that is wrong is that the result that Mesoma is holding is actually not from the original portal of JAM. Because how can one individual be having different result slip out of thousands of students out there that wrote the UTME? If there was actually a problem from JAM, at least it won't just be her. So there is a mistake somewhere, Probably she might be innocent of the whole thing. Something went wrong somewhere. Maybe someone somewhere helped her do it. But just like I said, she is innocent until proven guilty. And now let's move over to the consequences or the punishment that is being given or that will be given to her by law if eventually she's tried and found guilty. But before then, let me also tell you the punishment that Jam gave her. After the whole to and fro between she and Jam and all the explanation that Jam gave on Channel TV and also her interrogation on Channel TV. Remember, she also said that when she sent a USSD message to Jam, that what they gave her is 249. This is after the to and fro. The punishment that Jam gave her is to ban her 3 years from now. She won't write Jam 3 years from now. That is the punishment they gave her. They withdrew her results and gave her 3 years suspension. She won't write Jam until after 3 years. Now, what is the legal punishment for forging results aside from the punishment that Jam gave her, which is on their own? That is what they gave her. What if she's tried and found guilty? What do you think is a punishment? Her punishment for forging her result, if eventually she's been tried and found guilty of forging her result, her punishment according to Section 8 of the Exam Malpractice Act is imprisonment to 3 years maximum. That means they can give her 1 year, they can give her 2 years, they can give her 3 years maximum if she's below 18 years, or they will give her a fine to pay 100k, 100,000 naira, or the judge might decide to give her a fine of 100,000 and at the same time sentence her to prison. Then if she's above 18 years, she'll go to prison for 4 years. So these are her punishment if eventually she's been tried and found guilty of forging her result. Again, forging documents of any kind here in Nigeria is also a crime. It's stated out in the criminal law code. Now, you out there that is watching me, deviate from any form of forging documents. If not, you go into the hands of law. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Okay, so that is it all about Mmesoma Ejikeme Jam result that is causing controversies all over the internet. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share to someone that needs to hear it, and again subscribe to our channel. And as we come to you another time about this topic, please stay tuned to this channel for other interesting legal issues connected to a trending gist. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time. Bye.